Okay, the next house is in Hollywood. It's the house that we saw together and that we like so much. If you click on here, this is an online link to the only MLS I have access to for this. It doesn't have the picture, so you can see what the house once looked like. This was 2006, right here, 2006 when they had this on the market. Shows you how nice the great view that is. Shows you some of the looks inside. And the interesting thing here is we know what the kitchen looks like, the decks. The flooring through here is wood flooring, and so we don't need to put carpeting or flooring throughout the house. We just might need to put something in here, but and do the flooring. But I got to tell you, that doesn't look too bad against that brick. And against the Crescent Cream, that might not look bad. We might be able to live with that, but I've got a budget in there to actually clear that out if we need to. You can see still wood flooring through here. That needs to be updated, of course. So I have that. That's not a bad shower. I bet you that's part of the master. So that's a little bit of information. And in 2006, here they're saying new bamboo wood floors. They put the shutters in are electric. Mine are manual, so that's even a greater plus. That could be $18,000 to $20,000 worth of shutters sitting on there. As you look at the key line, it's got $810,000 judgment. It's investment property, which means this is probably a second home for somebody. And it's got a value of $561 by the property appraiser. It had a new roof in '99, and they redid the driveway in 2000. They've got some liens, but they're not from the city, but they're not daily. Hollywood doesn't do daily ones very often. And HOA has been paid since 7/1/09, so we've got some issues there to address. As you look at the numbers to here, you can see that these are the houses through here that are all we looked at the other day. This is the Case house, and this one has a little bit of a view here, partial view, a little bit of view. So all of these, none of them have the bang-up view that's right here that this house has. And so I went through them and get an average of all of them, 213. Just brought it down too low for this type of view. I bought the 225 for the view. That's higher dollar value per square foot than anything here. Brings it to 743. They got $730 for this house right here. It's a 5.3. Our house, I forgot our house is. It's a, I believe it's a 4.3. So, oops. Okay, so it's a 4.3, and but they got $730 for it, $720. Is that view worth $23,000 more? That's the question. Can we go into and get $775, $750 for this on like that? I just don't know the answer to that. My gut tells me yes, because that view is so great. Somebody won't be willing to pay that. When you look at the numbers, I've got enough to cover the lien. I've got healthy HOA. It actually has a $515 core HOA. Why, I don't know, because they don't look like they're doing much for it. $80,000 in repairs, and here's what I did on the repairs. I went through item by item. Got $10,000 for the cabinets. We put in the Jacaranda house, they were $7,000. So this is upgraded cabinets. $6,000 is the same granite that we put into the Largo house. $8,000 is actually upgraded appliances, equivalent to close to what we did in the Weston house. Master bath, $5,000. That's what it cost in the Jacaranda house. For the other two baths, I put $3,500 a piece. That should be enough for them. The decks, $8,000. That should be okay on that one. Paint, $8,000. Paint the screens. I don't know the answer to this. This is one I'm just pegging the number. With them all messed up, I would think the painters could come through with their spray gun and paint the metals. The metals all look worn and tired, and they could paint them the way they are right now, and then the screen guys could come in and pop the screens in. Driveway, $1,500. Cost $850 to do mine, so that's a bigger driveway. That should be that. Clean up the existing area right now, the landscape. Pool cleanup, we paid $500 for Jacaranda. I'm saying $800, $1,500 for pool equipment, $10,000 to put in flooring. That might be on the high side since we're not going to do throughout the house. $800 for general lighting. Vent stuff that we asked him to do, $3,000, and then to come back and have the guys do $1,500 for landscaping. It's not going to need a whole lot of landscaping back there in the front and things. That's $74,000. I'm pegging this because I've never done screens before. $4,000 for screens. What's that? $78,000, and I ticked the number up at $80,000 through here. So I think we should stretch for this one. We should try to get it. We've got $111,000 in profit, so we've got some room in there if we need to make some adjustments if we've miscalculated. But I don't think we're going to in here. Days on the market, 31, 27, 7. This one was the longest, 138. And as you look at some of the pricing on here, none of these are on the water. 495, that's a 3-bedroom, 517, 589, 620, 729, 4 and 5 bedrooms through here is the highs, but they're not on the water. Anything that's on the water has turned very quickly, and they've gotten a higher price for. So we should stretch for this one. Just got to determine how much to stretch for it.